Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today you join me in Birmingham City Centre on Broad Street to check out the Leonardo Royal Hotel. Now this one has a 4 out of 5 rating on TripAdvisor with over 3,000 excellent reviews, although lately there has been a couple of bad ones too. So we'll go and check it out, see if it is a best rated hotel or see if the bad reviews are true or not. Come on, let's go and have a look.
Yo, Itsajackslife, pack your bags, let's roll. From first class flights to that budget hotel. Planes, trains, tourist games, we're on the move. Dropping reviews, making travel smooth. Sky high vibes, tracks down low. Jet set, living everywhere we go. Hit subscribe, take the journey, don't wait. Itsajackslife, adventure's great.
So I know this isn't the most entertaining place to start, but it is worth pointing out that it does have a car park to the rear of the hotel, so you can get parking. It is a little bit pricey though, it's £18 for 24 hours parking. There are cheaper car parks around, but they're a few minutes walk away. And the building, although not the most aesthetically pleasing, is pretty impressive in terms of its size. It used to be the Jury's Inn, now the Leonardo Royal. Let's go and check in and see what the rooms are like. Open behind. Are we on the 8th floor? So far really nice. Lift's good, hotel smells great, receptionist really nice. Let's go check out the room. So we're in 820. Ooh, moody lighting. I like the moody lighting. I like the carpet too. Carpet's fun. $816, $818. Here we go, $820. In first time. Right, let's have a look around the room, shall we? So I know a weird place to start, but do like the door, very nice and solid. Turn some lights on. So we've got the air conditioning controls just as we come in, with the bathroom on the left. We'll check that out shortly. On the right, nice big wardrobe, proper size wardrobe, nice wood. Nice colour. So obviously usual hangers, proper hangers too, not those silly ones. That's nice. Big ironing board, your iron, extra towels, and we even have a safe. That's good. And a hairdryer and a spare. So nice start. There's also tucked up the corner here one of those little fold outs so you can put your suitcase on. I do like the carpet. Again, the hallway carpet was nice, and it's also nice in the room, although a different design. So we've got 2 double beds in this room, so a twin room. We'll come over to these later because I particularly like these. On this side, nice big Samsung TV with a nice frame around it as well, a nice surround. Maybe that will light up. Does it light up? They're just normal. Sometimes you get backing lights in these. Don't think it is, but it's a nice surround anyway. A little work desk for you, which has a guest directory, welcomes you to the hotel, runs you through the facilities, gym facilities, opening times, housekeeping, meeting rooms, luggage storage, phones, everything really. That's useful. Remote control for the TV. There's my key. And this is Leo's restaurant with the menu available for room service, which is very nice. And then we have our tea and coffee station, which is particularly nice. Little bit of art for you. If you like the works of Picasso, you'll like these. Nespresso coffee machine, very nice, with very small coffee cups or espresso cups. These are espresso ones, aren't they? Little bit dirty on the inside, and this one does have a chip if you just look at that. What about this one? That's a bit dusty too. A little bit of hair. Not very good on the cleanliness there, but it does look pretty. Big old wine glasses. Really big wine glasses. I think about half a bottle of wine in those. And some complimentary water. Still water, assuming that's the sparkling. One would assume. Your coffees, soft and fruity, delicate and nutty, mild and sweet, and strong and chocolatey. So whatever strata is up your street. Spoons. This little box is like an espresso box. That's quite nice. There is a plug socket hiding behind there, and another one on the desk here with your USB ports, which is always very useful. Oh, nearly missed this little lamp. This lamp's cute, isn't it? Little lamp. In here, more facilities. So here's your kettle. So we're wondering where that was. Obviously don't use it when the drawer is shut. We have your mugs. This is a bit grimy too. One of the complaints on TripAdvisor was about the cleanliness of the rooms. Most of the comments said the facilities were good, but sometimes there was a lack in cleaning, and there is on this one. Marks there, marks there. That cup looks okay. Another selection of glasses, some tumblers, some Collins glasses, I think they're called. Your teas, your coffees, English breakfast, organic peppermint, Earl Grey, green tea. So a good selection of stuff, and some little shortbreads for you. And in the bottom we have a fridge, which doesn't open that way. Does it open that way? Yes. Fridge, which might need to be screwed down for idiots like me when they stay, but nice feature. Beautiful little chair at the desk. I don't really understand the colour because everything else is kind of red and brown, but is a nice colour regardless, just not sure it matches. Nice full length vanity mirror here. Curtains and the view, which we'll come to shortly. The beds next up. So again, twin room, but they're double beds instead of 2 singles, which is nice. Again, matching artwork above the beds. What I do really like are these lamps. So you got one either side, one over here and here. What I like is they look like, well, because they are hanging from the ceiling instead of underneath, which is really useful actually, because not only does it look cool, but generally you get these little desks and you can't put anything on because it blocks it. So nice little solution. Lights, that looks better. Another plug socket and USB. Phone to call downstairs. Get your room service. 4 pillows a bed, that's nice. These headboards are good, aren't they? Red leather headboards, like a pornographer. Over on this side, again, same thing. You Can I turn it on, or does it all turn off? There we go. Oh, it's a bit rocky, don't touch it, but looks lovely. That's very cool. And there is backlighting on here, so not on TV, but on here you do get backlighting, which is very good. Right, let's do a quick bed test. Oh, very bouncy. Very soft. It does say on the website that they use Dream beds, which I think is a good brand. I don't know, sounds good anyway. They do feel dreamy to me, so looking forward to sleeping on those later. Right, now let's go and check out the bathroom. Come on, let's go. So we'll go and have a look in, well, I keep calling it a bathroom, it's actually the shower room. Turn some lights on, here we go. First impressions, looks very good. Nice big shower. You can imagine there was a bath here, it's probably about the right size. But now a nice walk-in shower. Nice tiles on the wall, and they are actually tiles, not that fake sheet that goes over. Little towel hanger handle in case you're a bit unsteady in the bath, and nice big rainfall shower, and then an extra little one to do your bits. Shower gel and conditioner and shampoo Noir from the White Company. Very good brand, premium brand. More of those over here just above the sink, which is kind of like in this little, looks freestanding but it's not, it's all fixed. But I like the metal and the crock sink on top. More towels below. Bit of a chip there, someone's damaged that. That's a shame. Big mirror above. You've got your shaving sockets to the side. I don't know who uses those anymore, but still, nice feature. This is a good little mirror as well, if we can work out how to use it. So, swivels round, zoom in mirror, and then a normal mirror and a zoom in mirror. So that's very useful. The missus would like that for the makeup putting on. Towel rail, heated, bin. Not empty, makeup pad and something else. Touching that. Again, cleanliness points marked down. What are they? Is this a feminine thing? I don't know. Plastic things for something that I don't want to think about. Flannel in a nice little flannel holder. Branding on point, Leonardo Royal. Don't know what that is. Comment down below. Some more art. What would be tissues? Oh, is that the base of the tissues? Does that live like that? That should live like that, and there should be tissues. There's none. A couple more glasses. Again, a bit dusty. It is the cleanliness that lets the hotel down so far. This is where we grab your forgotten items. This is lip balm. Cool guest relations will bring it to your bedroom. Okay, so you can get any of these. Lip balm, deodorant, tape, hair bands, feminine hygiene products, lint rollers, nail clippers, razors, sewing kit, shaving creams, just everything. Stain removal wipes, tweezers, shower caps, international plug adapter. So any of these can be got at reception, which is quite useful. Floor's very nice, and again, nice tiles and pointed toilet tissue. I do like. Is the toilet clean? Toilet is clean. So let's see if I can show you what sort of view we've got. So we're on the 8th floor, and I think there's 14 on total. So we were around halfway, give or take. And well, we're in a city centre, so you can't always expect the best. And to be honest, we haven't got too bad a one. I know we're looking at a car park down here, but if we look up here, we've got a nice view of the Hyatt Regency. We've got the Octagon Tower just behind with the library sticking through. And then if we go over this side, we can see a canal view and the botanist there overlooking the canal. Where else can we sneak at? I don't know what that building is, the HSBC building, if you're interested. But there's worse views in Birmingham City Centre, I suppose. At least you can see a little bit of water, especially in the sun. Right, so first impressions, the hotel was very welcoming. The staff downstairs were brilliant, and the actual grandeur of the hotel as you walk in was also very pleasant. The room itself, initially very impressive. The beds seem very comfortable and they also look very nice, and the general facilities on offer are of a premium standard. As you can see, there's a couple of cleaning errors, not as bad as the TripAdvisor comments would make out, but still, when you're paying for a 4-star hotel, you would like, well, not dusty or dirty glasses. That would be ideal. Right now we're going to go and have an explore around the hotel. It has a bar and a restaurant. I'm not booked into the restaurant, but hopefully we can go and have a quick peek. I am going to have a drink at the bar because, well, why the hell not? There's also a gym on site. I'm not going to be using the gym either, but we can see if we can have a sneak in there. So yeah, let's go. It's actually 16 floors. So we're going to go to the lower grounds, which apparently is where the gym is. Gym and car park. So there's quite a few people in the gym, so I'm not going to record in there while they're trying to have a workout, but facilities do look really good, and I'll post some pictures on screen now. So just sat in the lounge here, which is particularly nice. And a lovely little bar over there. It's pretty pricey though. The Guinness was £7 for a pint. Good job there's a Wetherspoons next door. Right, I'm going to have a few more beers and then I'll see you in the morning. Night night everyone. So I must say I thoroughly enjoyed my stay at the Leonardo Royal Hotel on Broad Street. Apart from a few cleanliness issues which were minor, the rest of the stay was very nice. There was an abundance of facilities on offer and the beds were literally a dream to sleep in. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you on the next one. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much.